afternoon, viewers. My name is Luka Idan, and I'm here to continue with you through EBM Info. And this time around, we are starting with terms that we use usually in the market feasibility study. Remember, we defined what we call market feasibility study as that study that enables us to understand what exactly ought to be done in the market in terms of how you're going to distribute your products, how you're going to market them, the prices that you'll use to sell your products, and how you promote your products to be reached out to the very clients that you want to have. To begin with, we'll look at what we are calling target market. And we are saying target market are those customers who are most likely to buy from your business or who are most likely to buy from you. Target market, as you see it, targeting. And we are saying it is those customers that you are most likely to get, or those customers that you are most likely to buy your products. We are saying whenever you want to sell your products and you identify your clients and they are willing to purchase your products, it is those that we call the target market. Those that you are aiming to sell your products to, or those that you are aiming to market your products to, and they can willingly buy them at that particular price you've set, is what we call target market. Two, we have what we are calling total potential market. Everyone who could have use for your product or service. In this time, they are saying total potential market. Everyone who could have use for your own product is what we call total potential market. Whoever has a willingness to buy your product or can purchase the product that you're selling is what we call a total potential market. Then we are saying total target market. Those customers whom the business is able to reach. Remember, you are going to be in the business with other businesses. However, there are those particular customers that your business will be able to reach. It is what we call the total target market. Those customers whom the business is able to reach, those that you can easily reach and you can easily transact with business, is what we call total target market. Now, to continue, we have what we call market share. It is the percentage of the target market who you could potentially sign up from a competitor. Those customers, remember, as I've explained in total market target, we are saying here that percentage that you can potentially sign up from a competitor. Since you have competitors in a business, the number of customers that you could potentially sign from another competitor is what we call the market share. Remember, the market share is everyone that is in the market, because you are going to share them. And how do you share them? Is that potential market that you snatch from the other businesses. Maybe how you market your products, maybe through your pricing, maybe through how you package your products. Those that can be willingly snatched from the competitor is what we call total market share. And then we have what we call market segmentation. To segment is to divide. Now, they are saying here it is the process whereby the total market is identified and divided into subgroups or segments with similar needs. Because you're going to market your products, but remember, you have to divide them according to the price, according to education, according to age. Are you going to target teenagers? Are you going to target those adults? Or are you going to in particular target women or even men? This is what we call market segmentation. So you divide them according to their needs. To continue, now let us look at the factors that you have to consider while doing market segmentation. In other words, they are called demographic factors. These are the factors that you will consider while dividing your target market or your potential customers or clients. You have to consider age. Age is important because you must consider, are you going to sell to certain age group? For example, we'll look at adults, we'll look at the teenagers, and we'll look at children. So which category are you going to concentrate on? Are you going to sell to all the three categories, or you're going to specifically concentrate on selling to only a certain age group? So you must consider or put that in mind in order for you to establish your products. Then we have income levels. Remember, not all of us have the same income levels. We have those that are wealthy, we have those that are in the middle class, and we have those that don't have. So which category are you going to market your products to? Are you going to consider those that are well off? That means even the products you must serve to them should be of that potential, or should be luxurious products, because such a group, they have what it takes to buy luxurious products. And then you have to consider gender. Gender is basically female or male. Are you going to sell your products or market your products to only females, or are you going to market your products to only males, or even do both? So it depends. This is also another factor that you could potentially consider. Then we have education. Education is two-way. We have the educated and the uneducated. Now, which category of people are you going to market your products to? It is also important. Are you going to market your products to the illiterates, or you're going to market your products to the literates? So you must weigh which one, or where do you have enough market before you establish your products. Then we have the geographical area. Geographical area is specifically where you want to do business from, in terms of where the raw materials are, in terms of where there is enough market, in terms of where there is easy accessibility to the market centers, or even the customers reach out to your business. So you must be geographically situated in order for your business to be sustainable. Then we have occupation. Which type of customers are you going to sell your products to? Are they going to be those customers that are in the working class, or the customers that are not working? So bear that in mind. Then we have culture and language. Culture and language basically means there are certain cultures where you do not easily sell your products or market your products. In this case, if I'm to use an example, we have those that will buy your products because they are Christians, and we have those that will buy your products because they are of other religions. So you must be aware of this. And then when we talk about languages, we are talking about main languages. How are you going to promote your products? Because it is important. If you're going to market your products in a certain language, not many of people will understand you. So you must be aware. If you're going to KZN, you must be aware of what language they use. If you're going to go to Pretoria, you must be aware of which language is easily spoken. And then lastly, to talk about religion. As I've explained here, culture and religion almost move hand in hand. We have both the Muslims, the Hindus, the Christians, and so on. And even we have the unbelievers. So you must be aware of where you're going to market your products. Now, let us continue and look at the sources of business information. As an entrepreneur, you ought to know where you have to run to in case you need to have business information in terms of how you must promote your product, how you must transact international businesses, how you must relate with other departments in order for your business to grow. One is the local chamber of commerce. This is an important source of information for beginner entrepreneurs, because in this local chamber of commerce, they will easily relate to you how you can market your products, what prices are already in the market that you can even get more profits and things like that. Then we have the South African Bureau of Census. This is basically to do with recognizing that your product is worth being in the market. Then we have this National Bureau of Statistics. They will give you the statistics of the population in the area of where you want to establish your business. Then we have small enterprises, Small Enterprise Development Agency. This is basically there to support the beginner entrepreneurs by dishing out beginner loans. Then we have the Department of Trade and Industry. For those that want to transact businesses internationally, this department can easily link you to the customers beyond the borders of South Africa. Then we have Sector Education and Training Authority. This one basically can train you to equip you with more skills on how to do and manage businesses. Now let us look at the factors considered during competition. Remember, I've told you that whenever you establish a product, it is not going to be only you in the market. You're not going to be a monopolistic person. However, you're going to find steep competition in the market out there. But how do you fight competition? One, price. You can either decrease your price or maintain a price that the customers are willing to offer or willing to buy your products. So you must be considerable on how you set up your price for your own products, because when you set them above the computer price, you don't have many customers. So you must be tricky in how you set up your price. Then we have what we are calling promotions and discounts. When you go to almost all these stores that are selling clothes, they are selling particular clothes of the same styles, but how do you market and promote your clothes? Here is what we are saying: you do promotions and discounts. Promotion is in terms of how you market, either on social media, on TV, on radio, and things like that. But at the same time, offering what we are calling discounts. Discounts on those that are buying products in lump sums, and discounts in those that are buying goods on time. And then we have what we are calling better customer service. Better customer service means simply how the customer is handled, or how the customer is handled right from the entrance. How the gate man handles the customer while they enter the premises, or while they've come to do business with that particular company. And then how the tellers handle the customer, how the selling people handle the customer. This is what we call better customer service. Usually those businesses that are selling, or where people run to buy products, it is because of good customer service. How they do their after sales services, how they particularly handle each customer that comes to their stores, and things like that. However, we are also saying improved products from services. The products have to be improved. Improved in terms of quantity and quality. How you package them is also another important factor that you should consider. Basically, the product has to be of a higher standard compared to the very one of the competitor. Then, providing a product that is difficult to copy. This is where you actually bring in what we call branding and packaging. You must brand your product to be of a certain unique feature. That is why you see things like KFC, things like Puma, things like Nick. These are the products that are difficult to copy, because there is nowhere you also find KFC. No. So these are the factors that you ought to consider during competition. Right? Lastly, we'll look at the factors stroke environmental variables that affect or influence the business enterprises. Factors stroke environmental variables that affect or influence the business enterprises. These can be economic, social, cultural, political, physical, and international. However, let's look at the economic factors that will affect businesses. One, interest rates. Interest rates come into affecting businesses because most of the businesses acquire loans from banks. However, sometimes when you go to a bank and then the interest rates are so high, it becomes difficult for you to sustain that particular loan, and in the end, the business might either be kicked out of the market or even collapse. So basically, interest rates can affect the way businesses operate. Inflation. Inflation is where the prices are so high, but then the products in the market are so few. Usually what happens is the businesses, because they are lacking customers due to the high prices, the business would either be kicked out of the market or even collapse. Then we have economic growth. Economic growth is two ways. It either pushes the business to continue or lowers the business to fall. Then we have last what we are calling exchange rates. These are in terms of when you sell the markets or your products outside the borders of South Africa. When the exchange rate is low, that means the monies that you get from your products outside is also low, and either the business continues to operate or even collapse. Thank you so much, and that is all for today. Until we meet next time, see you for now.